think society can be shaped by technology, but I think technology can also be shaped by culture. Um, I can even give like very specific examples of this. So like one very subtle one is like let's take like say Sci-Hub for example, right? Like so Sci-Hub, you know, this like online website where anyone can go and download scientific papers, and like the whole thing is totally copyright infringing, right? Like in many cases, and like you know people can make those arguments for like say music as well, and you know people like the pirate parties have, but like it is, I think, in general, people believe that like the case is significantly stronger for scientific papers, and so as a result of like these moral views that people have, like the technology for the tools for making scientific papers open access, like basically by force, like it is just much easier and much more developed, right? So like that's one tiny example of how like even just moral views that people have end up influencing like what specific kinds of in this case like basically copy protection, evasion technology, but it could also be censorship resistant technology, it could also be technology in general that people spend their time working on. The more people value doing like having a better life in the on the internet, the more there will be you know software developed to try to you know make better forms of virtual reality, better ways for us to interact online. Meanwhile, the rate at which those different trajectories can progress, like I think it does depend on the kinds of values that people have. So I do think that you know technology influence definitely has big influences on society. Technology has big influences on norms, but I think that like culture has big influences on the technology that gets built as well. And like I do think that like eventually everything is going to get invented, but I think the order in which things get invented does matter, right? Like, and is this side of the technology being developed faster, or is this side of the technology being developed faster? And I think, you know, if we have a culture that values privacy, then like the technology that creates more privacy will actually develop faster than the technology that breaks privacy. And like, in my own opinion, that is a good thing. So, you know, answer yes, culture matters.